Alright, so the Adamant Grotto is our next location. You want to come here to Mithril and get in your little hovercraft, and you can cross these shallows over here to this cave, which is the grotto. My father collects animal tails. He found some kind of rare metal ore here too, but he doesn't really care about that so much. Just the tails, really. What do you want? I've nothing to discuss with you. Excepting you have a tail, of course, but well, that's a different matter altogether now, isn't it? Well, we do have a tail for you, sir. The rat tail. This is a rat tail. Dear boy, he's brought us a rat tail. I've been searching for one of these for ages. Yes, this should do nicely. Well then, let's say I give you a bit of this ore in return. A fair trade, I should think. Adamantite. Yeah, so there is a smithy in the underworld, Cockle, who was looking for the adamantite, and now that we have it, we can give it to him, and hopefully that should put him back in a better mood, because he's been in kind of a slump. Alright, so our next destination, I think I can just leave the hovercraft here, I'm pretty much done with it. We are now going to go back to Baron Castle. And we get to listen to this awesome theme again. It's not as good as the Red Wings, but I am going to take this opportunity to sleep in Cecil's room and heal up my team. Yeah, a lot of this running around, well, I'll say this, some of it you can do later, but there are other things like getting the frying pan from Yang's wife. That's something that if you just continue with the game and you go to Mysidia and you continue with the story, that is going to be something that you would not be able to do later. So it's kind of a good idea to do all this running around now while you have the chance. Anywho, go down here. I don't know where I'm going. There we go. So the reason we have returned here is in the Eastern Tower, the King of Baron, or his ghost, his spirit or whatever, now resides there, and he instructed us that after we had been to the Fey March, where the Eidolons live, to come back here and speak to him and he would help us. So that's a pretty good indication that he's an Eidolon. He's going to join us as well. So let's see what he has to say for himself here. You've come at last. Your Majesty, do not look upon me with such sadness, Cecil. The fiend slew me, yes, and robbed me of my earthen vessel, but my mind lives on, now and for eternity. I am an Eidolon now, and would aid you. Should the summoner who accompanies you wish to call upon it, my blade is ever yours. But the code dictates that I must first test your strength, and so I shall. Yep, we got Odin to deal with. Alright, I'm going to try to steal from him. Defend. Dual cast. Stole Darkness. Very nice. Slow on you. And protect on my team. Yeah, this is a race against time, because if you take too long to beat Odin, he'll raise his sword on his turn, and then on his next turn, he'll use Zantetsuken. Which, as many of you Final Fantasy fans will know, that just basically instantly kills you, so... Okay, Blitz did about 1,700 damage. I'm not sure if it's better to attack with Edge or use his ninjutsu, so we'll figure out. In case you haven't figured out, Thunder is his weakness. Dual cast. Cure. Never mind. We're going to do Raise. And Cure. Oh! Darn it, we're in trouble. Just gonna attack it faster. Hopefully this. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in time. Oh boy, here we go. Chop. Oh boy, is this gonna kill him? This would be pretty funny if it did. No, I don't think it's gonna happen. Dual cast. Where is Rise? Oh, no, we're gone. Okay, we're dead. Well, that's Odin for you. So I'm probably gonna pause here and get back to where I was before, and then we'll continue with the game after that. So I'll see you guys again shortly. Okay, so we're gonna give this another try. Hopefully this time around we'll be able to beat him. I'm not going to bother reading all the text again. Come on, Odin. Let's do this. Couldn't steal. Okay, that's disappointing. But we're going to try to do our best here. Attacked. And Cure on him. Gotta make sure to keep Cecil's HP up here. Judgment Bolt. Steal. Darn it. Come on, Edge. There we go. Now that we've stolen from him. We just need to kind of go all out and try to get Odin before he gets us. Keep a summoning. Ah, fudge. I should have had Rosa wait to heal Cecil again. Judgment Bowl. I'll watch the animation again. Zap. There we go. Yeah, if you're pretty quick and strong in your attack, you can kind of take him out before he Zantetsuken's you to death. There we go. Nice. You've grown as strong as you are valiant, Cecil. The future of Baron, no, the world itself, rests in good hands. I pray that I might help protect that world with you. My liege? Oh yeah, and Rydia can now use Odin, which is very good. Now you're probably wondering, what was that darkness thing that I stole? That is the darkness augment, which, as many of you may remember, darkness was Cecil's innate ability as a dark knight. He could summon a dark aura which boosted his attack power. I'm not going to use it now, but I am definitely going to hang on to it for later. It's going to be useful. So now we have Odin. And we are almost done kind of doing our running around, but there's a few more things that we want to do before getting back to the main quest. Just gotta exit the castle here first. Okay, so that was everything that we need to do here in the overworld. Now we're going to go back to the underworld. I'm just going to switch airships here. I don't remember if the Enterprise, which is the one we're in now, if it can cross the magma. I think it can, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to switch back to the Falcon. So we're going to land in the crater again to go back down. And our first stop is Cockle's Forge because we have that adamantite and we want to give it to him. Okay, so I need to go upstairs. My smithing days are done. What good would it do for me to forge another sword? I cannot find the legendary adamantite, and without it I can do no greater work. Well, I got some for ya. This is adamantite if age has not robbed me of my wits. I cannot believe it. Allow me to reforge that old sword of yours as a token of my most heartfelt appreciation. Relinquish the Myth-Graven Blade. Yeah, so the Myth-Graven Blade was the sword that Cecil got on the mountaintop at the top of Mount Ordeals. Do not rush me. Great swords are not forged in a day, boy. Master Cockle is back to his old self, Lali. I'll be as great a smith as the master someday, Lali. Yeah, so we can't get the sword from him yet. It's going to take a bit of time, but that's okay. After all, we're not going to use the Myth-Graven Blade for anything else. Okay. So the other thing we want to do is, now that we have the frying pan, we can try to wake Yang up from his coma. Yeah, he's in the cave with the Sylphs. Come on. Why can't I land my ship? Thank you. Alright. Just going to throw in a save here. It's been a while since we've done a lot of running around and don't want to lose my progress. And because we are back in the Sylph Cave, we want to float. Of course, with this we can cook something. He's talking about the frying pan there. I want to see what the other characters in my team say. I know Yang is thick-skulled, but is this really a good idea? For the wife of a monk, she sure has a good sense of humor. A frying pan, is this truly going to help? Alright. Let's get going. Alright, on another floor, we need to float again. And unfortunately, we still have to deal with the enemies around here. There we go. Let's see if I can stop, make those things quiet. Nope. Ooh. They're really going after Cecil. Wham! Like to see that critical damage. I don't know if Cecil could do much damage as a frog, but... Okay, she woke up anyway. Still no silence for him. File. I'm not confused anymore. I forgot how much I love fighting the enemies down here. Alright. Anyway, I'll also heal himself up. I think this is the way to go. It can be tricky going through the Sylph Cave because like there's so many different passages, like a maze. But I'm pretty sure I'm going in the right direction. Chop. Oh, I'm poisoned? Yep. I like to use items for curing status effects personally, and then save my MP for things like restoring HP or casting a float. I tend to have Rosa use Asuna in battle because of her dual cast ability. She can heal status effects and at the same time cast another useful spell. You guys again. Actually, I'm gonna try Odin. We haven't seen Odin yet. Here we go. Alright, let's see this. Zantetsuken. Slice him. Okay, I got that guy. There we go. Alright, Yang, time to wake up. What are you doing, you mindless brute? Fuck. Oh, is it time for training already? Please let me sleep a little longer. What's this? Cecil? Yang! Thank goodness you're awake! Yes, though I would not even be alive had these kind Sylphs not rescued me. Thanks to you, those terrible cannons were destroyed, and now I can go with you again. You mustn't go, not yet, you see. You still need care and rest. I cannot simply sleep the hours away while the fate of the world hangs in the balance. The wounded have no place on the battlefield. And who might you be? Edge of Eblin, your superior replacement. Eblin, you say? A ninja, then. but I must go as well. No, no, that will not do at all. Let us go in your stead. This young one is a summoner, that much is plain to see, so let her call on us to fight whenever there's a need. Then Yang will have no need to fight, and he can rest right here. Thank you. Now I got the Sylphs summoned, too. Then I will continue to rest. My pardons. There's little that I could do to help you now, weakened like this. But please, at least allow me to give you something that will. Brace augments, kick augments, focus augments. All very good abilities. The one augment I am going to use is I'm going to take the kick augment and give it to Cecil. And change his abilities here. Replace with kick, because kick hits all enemies. Now I'm not going to get the chance to show this to you in this episode, so I'll talk about it again in the next episode. But if you have draw attacks, counter, and kick on the same party member, like I do with Cecil, and you make sure that kick is at the top of his ability list, set up like this, then when he counters, he's going to counter with kick instead of just his normal attack, which is pretty nice. Anyway, that's what I wanted to do there. Now, before we wrap up the session, there's one more thing we can do. To do it, we need to go back up to the overworld. And we're going to fly back to Fabul once again. We get the awesome music theme again. Oop, I forgot where I was going. Why, thank you. You came all the way back just to return that? Here, let me give you something in return. I'm sure you can find a use for it. Obtain knife. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just tell that husband of mine to hurry up and get himself back to fighting strength. So you're probably thinking, a knife? We went through all that trouble for a knife? Well, it's not just any knife. That knife is actually one of the strongest pieces of throwing ammunition in the game. So it's definitely something you want to save for a battle against like the final boss or something like that. It's a very good piece of throwing ammunition for Edge. Alright, well that brings us up to about the hour point. It also brings us up to all the extras that we can do before continuing the story. So I'm going to stop here, and next time we come back we will go to Mysidia and continue the story from there. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have a great time.